guys. So, hi. Thank you. So, what I wanted to talk about today was a few things. The first thing is ghosting. I always get asked about this. And hey, hello, beautiful. Hi, hey, boo. Ghosting. If you guys didn't catch my last live and my video on games and ghosting, well, I talked about this a little bit. Ghosting is just never a big deal to me because number one, I'm always ghosting guys anyway. So it's just never a big deal. And also, like, people have different reasons for ghosting. I feel like more of us not should take it less personally, but just move on with your life, because it could be they got into a relationship, they could be depressed, they could just go into work. That's a big reason why I end up ghosting a lot of guys, is like working, and I'll literally just forget, right? And it could be something like family stuff, they moved, anything like that, or it could just be bad communication and they want like some attention or something. Either way, it doesn't matter what the reason is. I usually don't care to talk to them after the ghosting or whatever, unless I really felt like I wanted to know why. Usually I don't really care why, because it's just not that serious. I just move on with my life. But I think a lot of us internalize it like, oh, he's playing games with me. And I'm gonna tell you right now, a good percentage of guys they like to play those little attention games. And I feel like that's just people in general. I feel like a lot of people like to play those games where they want to see how far you'll go or how much you'll chase them or something like that. Because, a lot of people feel validated by that stuff. I don't, because I don't like anybody blowing up my phone. Look, if I don't answer, I'm probably busy. But it's usually never times that I don't answer, or I just literally did not see it. Even with my clients, it has to be like something I literally did not see for me to not answer, and that's very rare. So, I think we should stop internalizing it, and like, whatever the reason is, let them deal with that reason and work it out with themselves and move on to the next thing. Also, if you ghost a guy or whatever, we have to, how do the spiritual gurus say it? We gotta transcend the need to explain ourselves. You gotta transcend the need to want to explain yourself, because a lot of the times you don't need to explain why you needed time alone or whatever. Just like them, they don't need to explain it to you, and I wouldn't wait for an explanation anyway. We gotta transcend the need to explain why we want certain things or why we expect certain things out of long-term relationships or just dating in general. If you're dating someone and you guys just seem like you're not on the same page about anything, then chances are you think it looks good now, it's going to be worse down the line. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse, and it's just going to be annoying to be with them. And that's when we also have to grow out of the next thing that I wanted to talk about. It's complacency. Complacency is something that gets so many people, that makes so many women settle. You have to grow out of that, because a lot of the times the problems that you're having with somebody you're dealing with, in a relationship with, dating or whatever, you'll probably have way less problems being single. So it's like kind of no reason. It's kind of no reason to even deal with it. The only reason is usually complacency and not wanting to date, and just thinking, well, if I stop talking to this person, I'll actually have to, make an effort to meet new people or something. And that's honest, or be single. And that's honestly way better than just sitting around dealing with somebody that's literally making you miserable and you guys have nothing in common. So yeah, it's really those things I wanted to cover, because I feel like they all go in line. Even complacency with dealing with ghosting and allowing somebody to come back, that all comes from a place of being too comfortable with someone to let them allow them to disrespect you or cross your boundaries like that. You shouldn't be that comfortable with that. So I just want to see what you guys are talking about. Thank you. Hey, TJ. Yes, hi. Yes. Okay. And the last thing is losing hope in dating. That was another one that I wanted to cover. Everything is not supposed to work out. If it did, then the time that it actually did work out, it wouldn't be special. So I wouldn't really focus on something failing, because chances are 9 times out of 10 it was for the best. It's most likely for the best for you and the other person. It's never, I don't know, it's rarely ever a time where that stuff happens and it isn't for the best. So I just wanted to cover those things and talk to you guys about them, because these were some common things that I've been seeing a lot of people talk about, and stuff that my clients have asked me about, and I wanted to share this information with you guys in case you guys were sharing those same spaces or anything like that. But I will be talking to you guys later. And I love you guys. I love you. You can still follow me at my new page, just posted. And please do comment. I get way too many DMs to answer them. And most of the time my clients are DMing me and I need to prioritize them. So that's really, really important. What is a sweet spot for you when you low-key don't want to date or invest in men, but you still want sexual fulfillment? As though agreeing to a friends with benefit doesn't serve us women. I talked about this before. I'm not into casual sex. It's just no point to me. It's really no point. If I'm not, there's a whole industry of women getting paid to have sex with whoever they want. I'm not going to be out here having sex for free or casually with guys. It's just no point for me. I don't ever get to that point where I see somebody valuable, a guy valuable enough where I'm like, no, I don't care about him doing anything for me other than the sex. No, because there needs to be a whole process of you even turning me on for that. I won't even be turned on by that. So I'm not a casual sex person. I would rather not do anything with anybody, and it's never been a time where I really had to be celibate, but I would choose it over casual sex with a guy that's not doing anything, absolutely nothing for my life. It's just not, that takes out the whole part of it being attractive, being sexy. It's him not doing anything. So I would never ever do that. I would roll over and take a nap, do something better with my time. That's just how I feel about it. A lot of people, they don't have a problem with that. The guy's not contributing to their life. It just does nothing for me. It doesn't even turn me on to want to have the sex. So I wouldn't do it. And I would just say no. Absolutely not. It's not happening. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for your questions and your support and everything.